Alright, I was actually just now looking at the deck, and I just put in some more cards. I put in Atondel, just to check out whether he works well or not. Dark Diablos as well, since hopefully we will be tributing a lot. What I've noticed a little bit is in the last duel, we only played one duel with it, of course, in the solo mode. And I didn't try it anywhere else. I don't think it in the ranked duels it's just no fun to play, in my opinion. Yeah, so I noticed that we really want Lair of Darkness on the field. Otherwise it's difficult to get other monsters on the field to be able to tribute, like for this effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, get tribute one monster, then target one card your opponent controls. In your opponent's graveyard and banish it. So yeah, it's difficult to get the one tribute monster, and usually like the target one card in your opponent's graveyard banish, it's not that good anyway. It's usually not even worth the tribute if you tribute your own monster. So you really want to do it with Lair of Darkness. So I feel like this is definitely, it's really important. We only have 2 of both. It would be so nice if we just pulled one more. We have 30 SR points, then I might have spent the last 30 on one, like the last one of the that we didn't have yet. And to be fair, we already spent 30 points, so yeah, we got really unlucky here, unfortunately, with opening these packs. I mean, on the bright side, we got a lot of Eradicator, whatever it was. Oh my god, still nightmares whenever I see that card. Okay, yeah, so I also put like 1 Void Apocalypse in there, Void Purification, Launch, Feast. Feast was already in there, but like just to check out how, if they actually work well. Because you can also just search them with Void Banishment, which of course we also don't have 3 of. If you've seen the video of me opening the packs, then you will know. Okay, so yeah, so we will. You've probably seen it from the title, I hope. That we will be starting the last part of, or basically the side part, and it's also going to be the last part. Unfortunately, this storyline is not much longer. Of this Herald, the Herald's Guidance. Solo missions, solo mode. So let's open it, and we have a lot more orbs left. So, alright. So Zaufaris, the Ancient and the Ascended, is a dragon-type ritual monster with a very special effect. I don't remember this from the top of my head what the effect is, or that monster, but we'll see. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, you can discard this card to negate the activation. Even when you think your opponent has no more fairy-type monsters in their hand, they may still have ways to negate your effect, so don't let your guard down. Okay, and we will get Invincibility Barrier from this. We play with the Loner deck. We have Herald of Orange Light, we have Diviner of the Herald, Artifact cards, and more Artifact Sight. What? Artifact Lance. Yeah, I've never played with the Artifact cards. I know that there's like a lock with the Sight card, because locks your opponents out of the extra deck, but I haven't played with the cards in general. Like I'm not a fan of that. Like if you play an Artifact deck, yeah, sure, but I've never seen one out there. Like it's always combined with some random stuff. Then we have Preparation of Rites, which is useful for you, Dawn of the Herald, because it actually lists you, and same thing for you, because it actually lists Herald of Ultimateness. So that's so nice. Double Cyclone, target 1 spell trap you control and 1 spell trap your opponent controls, destroy them. If you have an artifact monster in your deck, wait, that's because you can set these monsters to your spell trap zone. During your opponent's turn, if the set card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, so it doesn't have to be destroyed by your opponent's effect. That's why we have Double Cyclone. I see. If you have an artifact monster in your deck, okay, we'll read that later. And some special summons from the graveyard. Okay. Wait, I didn't check the extra deck. Is there anything interesting in there? Okay, Herald of Arclight, yes, that's good. This one's also good, Herald of Mirage Light, and also Pure Light. Are there any artifact monsters? Likely not, right? Time Lord? Oh yeah, I actually saw that they have a monster. Yeah, and the others are just artifact. Oh, there's an artifact monster. I did not expect that. And all of the others are just randoms, except for this one. So Artifact Dagda, that's one we will play. We are basically cool with using, and also this one, and the other Herald, 3 Herald extra deck monsters. Let's go. Yes, yes. Okay, seemed a little bit choppy. I hope it's fine. I hope it's doing fine. There has been, in the update, there was actually a side note or something that said that it got updated, the solo mode speed. Okay, yeah, Preparation of Rite. Yep, he adds both to the hand, that's really good. And he didn't ritual summon it, but he has something on the field. We're not sure yet what it is. But yeah, so we have this, but we cannot use it because we need levels which equal exactly 6. So that's difficult. Okay, if you have an artifact monster in your deck, okay, we do. Target one spell trap card on the field, destroy that target. And if you do, set one artifact monster from your deck to your spell and trap zone as spell. If this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, your opponent skips their next battle phase. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess let's just play that. Why not? Okay, he negates the spell card. Yeah, okay, fine. We can do that, but we really have no... Not like we have other plays otherwise, but yeah, let's just negate it. Herald versus Herald. Okay, nice. And then our effect actually goes through. He set the ritual card? Why would you set this? Okay, sure. Okay, I'm not familiar with all the artifact cards, so let's have a quick read of them all. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell. Cool. During your opponent's turn, if the set card in the spell and trap zone is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, you can destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. Okay, so that's what they are about, I guess. It's also decently high tech, sure, I'm fine with that. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell card. By the way, what do we have in the hand? Yeah, nothing interesting. Okay. You can set this card. Yeah, okay, that's the same effect. If this set card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it. That's also the same effect. If this card is special summoned, you can target one artifact monster in your graveyard. Set the target to your spell and trap zone. Okay, so that's not that good, but it's revival, I guess, or recursion or something. And in the grind or long game, basically, that card will help you a little bit. Okay, this also has the same effect. Special summon, yeah, during your opponent's okay. So you special summon it, okay. During your opponent's turn, each time an artifact monster is special summoned, draw one card. That's not bad. That's really not bad. You must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect, okay. And then we have Sight. Our opponent has 15 cards. Okay, so if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot special summon a monster from your extra deck for the rest of this turn. Yeah. Then we have special summon it. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can tribute this card from your hand or face-up field. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of this turn. Okay, fine. And this has this card special summon. Destroy all spell and trap cards in your all cards in your spell and trap zone. When a opponent's monster, declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. What I think could be useful is perhaps this monster, or maybe the one with the highest... Oh, you have highest attack. Yeah, it does. I mean, this is also useful though, I have to say. Yeah, I guess let's just set this and hope that our opponent destroys it. It would be silly, honestly, if he does. But we don't have a way to destroy it ourselves. And this is not properly summoned, that's why we cannot use Call of the Hunted on it. And the other two ritual cards, yeah, they're unfortunately really bad. That's the thing with ritual monsters in general. We've seen it before in the solo mode as well. If your ritual card, if you can play Preparation of Rites, basically, if you can play this card, then your deck is like, per definition, really bricky. Because you need 2 cards in order for that to work. Okay, target one spell and trap on the field, destroy that target. Okay, so we will use it as a quick play. And this says you can destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. Okay, let's go to the end phase then. Yeah. I hope he's gonna destroy it, but likely not, right? I can only imagine. Okay, hold up. Yeah, exactly. Destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. Oh man. Yeah, then it doesn't make any sense to do so. Okay, please. Okay. Exactly 6, huh? This is level 5. Is there any level 6 one then? Yeah, it's face-up card. That's so bad, man. We kind of don't want to do that. I mean, we can set this just in case or something, but exactly 6. This is, oh man, that's really bad. Then we have Foolish Burial. I mean, we can't negate it or anything anyway. He sends that to the graveyard. Okay, hold up. Normal trap. Discard your entire hand. Then, for each card you discarded to the graveyard by this effect, add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, sure. What is he gonna do with only that? Oh, Herald of Ultimateness. Okay. End phase. He still doesn't have a face-up card, by the way, guys. This is becoming interesting. Special summon artifact monster from your deck. Wow. Nice. The discard in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card. You can target 1 card on the field, destroy that target. You cannot contest your battle phase turn you activate this card. Okay, but we plan to use it during our opponent's turn anyway. So okay, I see what the artifact deck is about. I mean, it's a cool gimmick. But again, I feel like it's cool if you just play it with your oh boy, this is gonna be difficult. If you just play it with in an artifact deck, right? Battle phase, yeah, no, we're gonna destroy you. And we're gonna do that by using this. We destroy, oh, we can destroy 1 spell trap on the field, destroy that target. If you do set, we can also destroy his cards just straight up. I mean, that's not bad actually. You might just do that. Okay. And then we can set 1. Is there a level 6 one? No, they're all level 5. That's so bad. Oh man, that's so bad for our fusions basically. That's not useful, and especially since they require exactly 6, not 6 or more. Otherwise we would be able to revive this from the graveyard, and it would be 7, and that would be more than 6. But no, they require exactly 6. What are we supposed to get on the field then? Then you can set it to your spawn trap zone. Okay. What do we even set, guys? Perhaps you, but only because of your attack stats, but then we have to get you on the field still. So, if the set card on the field destroys, you can draw 1 card. I mean, that's good, but this is destroy all in your spawn trap zone when opponent monster clash type. This is also not good, like you only want to run artifact cards or cards that actually benefit off them being destroyed. So I guess, let's just get you out. Set you here, okay. And then you can also special summon 1 from the deck. It will be the one with the highest attack. No, we don't have to change that. That's you, right? Yeah. Now that it's special summoned, your opponent cannot special summon once from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter. Oh, thanks. Okay, please draw another Herald of Perfection or Preparation of Rites. We don't have it. Yeah, we can set this, but it has to be destroyed as well. During your opponent's turn, if the set card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, so we have to destroy it, but during our opponent's turn. So perhaps we really want to kill his or kill our own cards with the card that I just used. This one, Artifact Ignition. Maybe still. So then we can actually special summon our artifact monsters to the field. Yeah, I don't feel like it's worth setting this card. We already have one. Oh, we can set it. No, we can't. Oh yeah, we can set it. We can summon it by tributing this monster, of course, which is not useful. So yeah, I guess we're good. We also have the 2 ritual spell cards, which are unfortunately not that good. Okay, yeah, he goes to the end phase. He likely has like really bad cards here as well. He just put them face down since he wanted to use like the trap card. This one said discard your entire hand, Beckoning Light. Okay, wow, we actually have the Definer of the Herald. Okay, definitely activate its effect. And by the way, here I want to make a quick note. Like one of the really good cards to send to the graveyard is, of course, Elderly Entity Natis. But I feel like this card, yeah, it's just a random card that goes in so many decks that actually can send monsters from the extra deck to the graveyard. Dogmatika, Shadows as well. So it goes in so many decks that actually can, and that's really not the intended use of this card, right? It has an on-field effect which never, I don't think I've anyone ever seen this monster get this monster on the field. One synchro monster, one XYZ monster, come on. That's way too difficult. So it's not intended, I feel at least, to just send it from the extra deck to the graveyard and use its effect like that. Like I feel like it should have said if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, but Yeah, I feel like Konami made many mistakes on the card text sometimes. But alright, so we're definitely not gonna... That's why I feel like I don't feel cool playing this card or something. It feels really cheap to do that. But what a good thing is, Herald of Arc Light seems pretty cool. Yeah, that's very likely the one that we will send, because then we can add to the hand Herald of Perfection. No thanks, don't send it. Oh, it's level 6 now. That's so nice, that's so useful, honestly. Then perhaps we don't even have an... We only had 2 of them, and one is there. I guess then, sure. What we could do is now get Oracle of the Herald on the field. Basically we could use this because this is level 6 and this is level 6 together, of course, exactly 12. But the thing is, we don't have fairy monster in the graveyard or in the hand or anything. So this has, you can ritual summon this card with, yes, with Dawn of the Herald. Yeah, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap card, or monster effect, you can send one fairy type monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. I mean, yeah, 1800 attack versus 2000 attack. That's okay and all, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it to actually get ultimateness on the field. It's not that much more attack, and in addition, what does it do extra? Special summon. When your opponent would special summon a monster. That's what it could negate. So yeah, I think it's best to just go off with the Herald of Perfection. Nope, thanks. Monster special summon, yeah. We use you, indeed. Basic attack. And oh, optional effect, I completely forgot. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of the monsters that was tributed for the ritual summon, return the target to your hand. So that's actually really good, and this has, if this card is tributed, you can special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck. So that's definitely something that we're gonna do. Let's activate you first. Then activate you. Doesn't matter which we activate first. No, right. Okay, nope, don't chain, thanks. Okay. Then we special summon, sure, why not. Defense. Let's go all out, attack. Okay, what, we still have exactly 12. Oh yeah, we do. 5 plus 5 plus 2. Wow, this is quick maths. But yeah, we still want to destroy our own cards, basically. We can get a monster out, but not this one, not this one. They're never properly summoned, so this is the only one, Herald of Orange Light. It's the only one that we could get out. So that's a good thing to know, by the way, because you could very well activate this and not knowing that, and then you'll see that you can only get the Orange Light out. Okay, with that being said, we don't really have to get the Herald of Ultimateness on the field, so let's go to the battle phase. I assume he doesn't have interesting phase down spell and traps. But yeah, you can, by the way, see like the synergy of the levels is not really good. I'm not sure, like the spell and traps, I feel like they don't synergize, but they don't like contradict each other or something. Like they don't work against each other, but they also don't synergize that well. Like it's not like we need these face down cards for our Herald cards or anything like that. But the levels actually, they don't really go well together. They're level 5, and you have to have these cards which say exactly... Oh no, this says equal 12 or more, so that's doable, but the other one says exactly 6, and that's more likely to get out, I feel. So, okay, and we draw Artifact Sanctum. Okay, yeah, I guess this is just a really good card to get your monster out. What do you have in the extra deck? Okay, Artifact, Beta. 2 monsters with different names, what the... When an effect of another card on the field is activated, yes. You can set one artifact monster from your hand or deck to your stone trap zone as a spell, but destroy it during your opponent's next end phase. During your opponent's end turn, if this link summoned card is destroyed, you can special summon one artifact monster from your graveyard in defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. That doesn't sound useful. I mean, let's just do this. Nope, not do that. Let's send to the graveyard another Herald of Arclight. And we activate, and we get to the hand. I feel like another Ultimateness. That would be the play. Because then we can just send him to the graveyard for his summon. The important thing here is though we don't have fairy monsters in the hand anymore. So that's yeah, again, important to know. Do we want any of these other monsters? No, right? Yeah, no, just himself. Okay, let's go to battle. Let's hope that he has 2000, 1800 or less. Let's guess. Oh, 1900. Oh man, the last minute change. Should be okay though. This is 3000 together. So. Final blow. Okay, Herald's Blessing. Perfect. Nice. Usually these are a little bit harder, and I think he actually dodged a bullet here a little bit. Like our opponent either re-stopped him really well, or he didn't draw that many good cards. Because I feel like the combination of these two decks is not the greatest. So that's definitely that could definitely have taken longer. And we got Invisibility Barrier. Once per turn you can banish one face-up Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, Pendulum or Link monster you control. Okay, this turn the effects of monsters with the same card as that banished monster are negated. Okay, interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's duel, and now do it with our own deck, and we will actually play with Inferno's deck. Dang it, I know I showed it at the start of the video, so I don't have to show it again. I was gonna show it, just click on it and show it quickly, but yeah, you know now that there are more than 40 cards in the deck. We just play it to test out, I guess. Okay, so we have Into the Void, Void Imagination. He normal summons Eva. That is an interesting one. Like, you have no cards in your graveyard. Okay, you can discard one card, send one fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, yeah, this is good because this monster, for example. Okay, by the way, we have Pyrmais. How do you pronounce this? Pyrmais. I'll do it like that. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one Infernoid monster from your hand or graveyard. So it's generally not bad to have cards in the graveyard as well. That's what this archetype is all about. Well, so yeah, okay, so that's the same thing. We can't control effect monsters with more than a total of 8 stars, like all together. And this says you can target one set card on the field, shuffle it into the deck. So that's unfortunately not useful. But then we also have you, and you can also be special summoned from the graveyard, so that's pretty cool. By banishing 2 Infernoid monsters from your hand or graveyard, while the total levels, so also the same thing, level 8 basically. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this effect can be activated at the end of the battle phase. Banish one card on the field. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can tribute one monster and target one card on the field in, a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. So I think actually in this case, wait, let's first activate Into the Void. Decatron. Wow, that is really good. That's actually really good. Yeah, let's do it. And let's send to the graveyard you, because you can actually activate. You can negate. Yeah, you can negate monster effects once per turn, of course. But Ananku is also really interesting. I don't feel like copying any of these other guys' effects is really useful, so let's do Ananku. Wait, no, he increases the stars. He increases the stars. Ooh, that's difficult, because I wanted to get out a Tondel. Oh, no, wait, we have Void Imagination, so that makes them all level 1. All whose original levels are level 2 or higher become level 1, and all battle damage stay. Wait, this doesn't make you level 1? Okay, I guess we're about to find out. Let's send you to the graveyard. So now it's level 11. Does this make it level 1? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, right? No. Okay, so that's good to know. I guess that's a learning process after all. We used, by the way, Into the Void, so we will discard our entire hand at the end. So I should have done this first. I should have sent you to the graveyard, basically. No, we don't want to change this. We should have used this first to send, I guess, Saitama's to the graveyard. Yeah, I guess send you to the graveyard, and then also, nope. Then we could. The thing is, we could basically get a Tondel on the field. That was the plan, basically. Yeah, we want to get this on the field, because then it can make 2 attacks. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. This card can make a 2nd attack in a row. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice, because then it was on the field, it would be level 8, then after that we would activate Void Imagination, and then it would be level 1 again, and then we could do Infernoid Ananku. So this only decreases the monsters with original level higher than level 2, level 1 basically, higher than level 1. So it doesn't do anything with that. Difficult. I think still we're gonna send you to the graveyard. Atondel seems like a pretty decent card, so why not? Activate also Lair of Darkness, because otherwise it's gonna get sent to the graveyard. Dang, and it doesn't have really good effect either or something. Wait, not. It has a good effect, but it doesn't have a good attack stat. So he will just attack over our monster. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just go to battle. We are not gonna battle, otherwise, otherwise we'll nope. Otherwise we will destroy our own monster. Obviously, needless to say. He is using Foolish Burial, and we are obviously gonna negate that. We are gonna tribute his monster. So this is the good part about the monsters, like the Infernoid monsters. So that was, I hope, a good thing. Ooh, wait, he didn't use its effect? Hold up. When this card's normal or special summon, you can send 1 fairy monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Why didn't he do that? Very interesting, sir. Void Seer. Target 1 Infernoid monster you control. That target is unaffected by the opponent's card effects this turn. An Infernoid monster you control would be destroyed by card effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard instead of destroying one of those monsters. Yeah. So yeah, it's a decent card, I have to say. But right now we would really like one of these, like this monster basically. Oh man, that's so bad. But also this effect, we want to have it on the field. Oh man. Ooh, difficult, guys. I think, like, we cannot activate this effect, tribute his monsters on commando now. So what I feel like is perhaps we want to just kill our own monster. Just go to battle. I think that it's a pity, because having this effect on the field is actually really good. Nope, thanks. Unaffected by the opponent's card effect. Well, yeah, that's not useful. So let's go to the main phase. And then use... Do we want Ananku? No, right, that's not useful. Let's do you or you. Atondel or Saitsemas. I think you. Yeah, that sounds good. Banish from the graveyard, you and you. Okay. That's pretty cool. And then we can activate its effect to tribute his monster. And banish, yeah, doesn't really matter, but we just tribute his monster, so we will get a token at the end, during the end phase. Let's set this. Could be good. End. Yep, we get a token. Alright, nice. Now we have a monster. And you can see, like, this is why Lair of Darkness is so important, because it actually provides us with monsters, which are useful, right? You can imagine. Okay, sure. He's gonna battle with it? No sir. No sir. Tribute your monster and banish your Eva. Doesn't really matter, he doesn't do things with the cards in his graveyard. But you can imagine if he does, then it's actually pretty cool. If he did like have a, I don't know, like a Dark Magician or whatever, then it would have been actually pretty cool. Nope, thanks. Okay, so we get him a token on the field. Oh, it's gonna ask us every time, since Void Seer is a quick play spell. And we get another Void Seer. Okay, so then I actually think we might be better off using your effect. Send Void Seer to the graveyard. Discard. And then send... Nope, don't chain. Send to the graveyard, perhaps. Doesn't matter, really. Deviati. We don't have Deviati yet. So what we could do is get Saitsemas on the field. And I think that's indeed what we're gonna do. Attacks an opponent's monster, you can banish 1 card on the field. Attacks an opponent's monster, this effect can be activated at the end of the battle phase. Banish 1 card on the field. So that's actually, yeah, decently good, right? Let's try that. Banish you, banish you. And face up. Attack. Okay, we could tribute his monster and use make place, but I don't think it's, I think it's better to use this effect. Nope. And then we attack, but this effect you can only activate it when it attacks a monster, so that's quite unfortunate. But yeah, so be it. Main phase. Yep. And then banish this card. Don't chain anything. Okay, there was a trap. Discard your entire. He could have activated it, but he didn't. That is fine with me. Okay, so what we can do still is activate, tribute you, banish. Oh, he only has 1 card in the graveyard. Interesting. I guess, yeah, sure. Then end phase, and we will get our token back. Okay. Looking decent so far, but we would like for him to have cards in the graveyard, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Let's see. Lair of Darkness again. Okay, so I don't feel like they have really good cards. We will just attack with you because then we can make a second attack. Alright, finally he has a card in the graveyard again. So we have to activate it, right? That's the thing that he's asking right now. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. You have to activate it. This card can make a second attack in a row. Definitely. Let's do it. In a row. Okay, it doesn't have to be in a row. Like you can just attack with this monster. Right? For testing? Yeah. No, wait. No, you can't. Ah, okay. So it has to be in a row. It really has to be in a row. Okay, cool. That's good to know. It's all finding out, I guess. It's all experimenting. Yeah, we can banish the monster on us from the graveyard, tributing our token, and we will get our token back during the end phase. Like it wouldn't change our board at all. But I feel like it's a good thing for him to have at least 1 card in the graveyard. That way we can tribute his monster as he summons a monster or whatever, right? And by the way, tributing is actually a really good way of a form of removal. Because not many monsters have actually protection against that. So, okay, Into the Void's useless right now. Let's go to battle. Yeah, and attack. And then we will check out what actually happened just now. Activate its effect, yes, and then try to attack with it again. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's possible. You can't attack with another monster first. That's good to know. And attack. Okay, the fact that all our battle damage have this, it's difficult for killing our opponent's monsters. But okay, it's a quick effect. Main phase 2, let's use your effect. Tribute our token and banish you. Doesn't matter. Okay, fine. And then during the end phase we will get our token back. So awesome. Nope, don't chain anything. Yes, it's pretty cool how the stars are actually, or the levels are actually shown in red since they're downgraded, and generally that's a bad thing. Okay, sure, go ahead. Generally that's a bad thing, but for us it's obviously a good thing. Battle phase, he's gonna, no sir. You're not gonna be able, at least we're not gonna allow you to do that. Tribute your monster. And then banish that same monster. Okay. End phase, yeah. Oh, poor guy. Poor Herald's Blessing. Get you a token. Void expansion. Okay, during your standby phase, you can special summon 1 Infernoid token. To special summon an Infernoid monster using its own procedure, you can banish Infernoid monsters you control instead of those in the graveyard, or any combination of both. You cannot target. Your opponent cannot target Infernoid monsters you control for attacks or with card effects, except the Infernoid you control with the highest one. Wait, oh, it's a field spell. Oh, it's a field spell. I completely forgot. Okay, so that's actually really not good then. Void Expansion. I'm gonna take that out. Wait, during your standby. Oh, it's only during your standby phase as well. Oh, that's really bad. Screw it. Yeah, we could have used all these cards for Void Apocalypse, which is actually not that bad. Void Apocalypse, it's at least a one-off in the deck. I feel right now. Like if you draw a bad card, you can just discard it to the graveyard and send one fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard, which is a good thing in this deck, obviously. So if anything, I think that card's at least worth it once or something. Okay. No, we don't chain, and we send to the graveyard one of the guys that actually has a graveyard effect, which is one of the bigger ones. Okay. And then we go to the battle phase. Yeah. We attack with you because then we can attack again. Wait, what? When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the sends it to the graveyard. It's a token. It's not to the graveyard. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it says final blow, but our battle damage is halved. So. End phase. Okay, interesting. Let's see what he actually has. Nope, don't chain. It's weird how this always activates, even though the number is 0, basically. Okay, he's gonna ritual summon. We don't have anything against it, unfortunately. Yeah, I think you have enough cards in your hand right now, right? Okay. Level 12 or higher. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. We're gonna activate him again, obviously. Let's do Seismas, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. It's also tribute as a cost, by the way, so it's I feel so bad. He didn't even if he had a monster or a thing here. Like this tributes for cost. Your either player turn, tribute one monster. Then target one card in your opponent's graveyard, and then the effect happens, which is banish it. So it tributes for cost. Oh, poor guy. It's like you cannot negate this. You cannot chain to this if your monsters are placed on the field anymore. So goodbye. Goodbye, Heralds Ultimateness. Alright, nice. That was actually really well done. And now he gets a token. Oh, he gets... Wow. Oh, the two were tributed. He tributed 2 monsters for his ultimateness. He tributed both these ritual monsters. That is really interesting. Okay, now he has quite some monsters. And here, Super Polymerization would be so good. Oh wow, we have Darkness Diablos as well. That's actually so good. So you can see this actually has an effect. If a dark monster you control is tributed, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when you tributed, or hand even if not. You can tribute one dark monster your opponent places one card from the hand on either the top or bottom of the deck. So I'll show you this card. You have seen it in the Sacred Beast deck as well if you've watched my videos, but it's just so good. So first of all, we actually use Void Apocalypse because this card can special summon itself from the graveyard or the hand. So let's do that. Okay, and we send to the graveyard. Doesn't matter. I guess you still want the guys with graveyard effects, but you also want guys to banish. Like how many do we have in the graveyard? 1. Yeah, so it's never enough. Let's just send Simas. Yeah, Simas. Okay, so let's use this. Then we can tribute our token to banish you. Okay, sure. Then we chain activate you. During the next chain basically. Then we don't chain anything to it. Let's do this. Perfect. And then we activate your effect, which is actually supposed to be combined with Light of Darkness. Like it's I guess it's the same artwork, so I feel like that's what they intended. Okay, and then our opponent places this card on either the top or bottom of the deck. Top, you're gonna draw that same card next turn. I mean, that's fine with me. Let's battle. Let's attack. Unfortunately, this effect doesn't happen where it can attack again, of course, just like we had just now. Alright, and then we also attack with you, and your attack damage is not halved, so... The Flash, Herald's Blessing. Okay, I think that was actually... This was a great battle for us to figure out how the deck works. I actually took some risks as well to attack with our Atondel and actually see if it had to be really in a row. We found out that if we attack a token, which is common, right? If you play the Lair of Darkness card in conjunction with this deck, then yeah, you will not send it to the graveyard, so Atondel cannot attack again. Alright, so yeah, we will immediately jump into the next video because this video is already 40 minutes long. And in the next video we will do the last duel. So and we also will make our adjustments to the deck. So hope to see you there. Peace out.